Hello guys, into the second episode of survival in the SpartanCraft server. Last episode we were building a house, attempting to survive and to make us a basic farm and moderate landscape so we can fit in some things that we want to have as a features. So as you can see, I've finally managed to gather some iron ingots and smelt myself some kind of an armor just to, be more protected than I was previous episode and to avoid dying every 15 minutes because, these skeletons now can move pretty smart players, sometimes even more than players like, for example, me. But as you can see, I've finished this house. That dock is still there unfinished, and I have used an extra cobblestone that I had in my inventory and laid some foundations for the bridge that I mentioned in the first episode to connect the mainland. In this direction you can find a spawning point, and on this direction you go in, deeper into the wilderness, and left and right you can find these small islands that I mentioned before, but I'm not sure if you can find another. Maybe you can. I was not exploring this region. I didn't spend that much time wandering around, and new surprise, even for me, it was when this appeared today. I walked inside and it said you're entering the protected area of player Shiva, which is a friend of mine. We played a few times on a few different servers. He is also Croatian, and I will try and persuade him to play along with me. So maybe to make my episodes even more interesting for you guys, because he's in love with the redstone contraptions, and he adores this kind of mechanisms and automatic farms, and I just run around his builds and tend to make them look pretty. So that's about it, my purpose of playing Minecraft. And as you can see here, I've laid some cobblestone in the ground. Some of it is just in the purpose of pathwalk, but for example these cubes are foundation for the stables that we are going to use for our for mine cows, sheep, and horse, if I manage to find one. I've been able to find in chat spamming other players, and they've shared the information with me that horses do spawn on this map, but you just have to find it where, because this is not an ordinary map, this is a custom-made map. So I was not able to find any kind of plains. They are usual for horses to spawn, but eventually we'll try and find them. So I've laid these cobblestones here in the ground, indicating where the pillars are going to be heading upwards. As you can see, I've laid some like a railing around my property, so to speak, because as soon as I step outside, it says you're leaving the protected area of player Raskhol. But if I go on the inner side of this fencing, I'm inside of my protected zone. On this side, it's an empty space because, creatures can't jump except these spiders. This is why they're annoying me. But on inside, I've placed these bushes just to give it some more detail when you're looking at it from the outside. But it actually has another role, and this is what I like about Minecraft, to make everything that I place on the ground not just look pretty, but also to have some kind of a function. So this is my function. I don't have to find the doors, but the downside is that you have to go and find the doors when you would try to go inside. Also, you can place a carpet, if I'm not mistaken, on top of this, and you can jump using that carpet on the other side of the fence. But as as I'm aware, the creatures can't use that carpet for the same purpose. So that's that. So we will place these logs, awkward logs, on each of these cobblestones, and there's a gap in between them. Here you have a 3 gap, and here we have a 5 gap space as well. Here 5, and this is where the doors will be. So let's take this out, place the cobblestone and these like fence doors. We'll place this here, and I was thinking, while I was looking at this build, that I want another door here. And hello. So these pillars are only 4 in height, but as I place the roof, they'll be sufficient, I think. Now we can connect them. That 4th block, just like this. Oh, come on, come on. Just on the outer side of the build. It'll make it much more simpler to build a roofing around, because if you build the roof with using stairs, then you know how much pain it represents for survivor players. If you are in creative mode, you just fly around and the problem's solved, you know. But if you are playing in a survival mode, it takes a lot of skyfalling and using dirt and other materials to climb around, and you're falling and climbing back. So to finish it, let's see. We should connect these as well. Okay, am I done with all of this? Oh yeah. I think I'll raise a pillar here. Like that. I'll put a ladder here so we can go upstairs, and I'm planning to build a lot of chests in there, like a storage room or some sort for food, maybe some materials that you don't use very often, like stone, cobblestone, or I don't know, extra dirt, you know, just to have them somewhere stored if you need them all the time, and prevent that area, the small place inventory that I have inside, from jamming with all these unnecessary things that I don't use so often. So before we start placing anything else, I will just remove the outer layer of the dirt here and replace it with the cobblestone. Also, you want to place a row of cobblestone here on the ground, because this is where the fence will go, and this is where the fence will, not the middle one, and in the middle we will have a fence gate. Here's where the sheep will be, this is where the cows will be, and this is where the horse or horses will be placed. So if we have any luck finding the horses. Also, I will fill these gaps where using the fence, awkward fence. Let's see here. Oh, hello creeper, my friend. Sorry, I can't play right now, I'm working. For the horses, we have to place 2 fence gates. This is what they require in order to pass through. You have to open both of them, but we'll keep this one. Even if we leave it open by mistake, the horse won't be able to go outside. And to mark this, we'll place some fence just to separate the horses from the cows. Yeah, if I remove these and place a pillar, the same on this side. Let's see if something changes. Maybe this will look better. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this will do. Let's place this thing here to give it some more light. This one here. We'll do the same thing for this corner. Neighbor. Stop punching me! Great. Another one. These guys are coming like it's a party of some sort in here. I don't have cookies. I don't have free drinks. And, you know, go away. Yeesh. Thank you. And that's about it for this downstairs part. The only thing that's missing are the animals. After a while, I finished placing these cobblestone stairs for the outer side of the roofing that I planned. And I think that this is the part that most of the people playing Minecraft are familiar with. How to place these stairs and what's the point of this roofing. So yeah, just like that. And on the outer side of it, upside down stair. Come on, yeah, that's it. Just like that. And I will place these guys all around, you know, and this corner will just turn. No special breaking in half, making 3 triangles for rooftop and stuff like that. Just keep it simple, keep it basic, you know, don't complicate things that you don't have to complicate. So I'll be back here in a moment. As you can see, I've added ladders so you can climb upstairs into this small room of some sort, and we'll place a window here. So I'll design this thing to cover up my mistake. So we have like a gate, doorway, or whatever inside of here. I will not place doors here because it's already suffocating as it is. So instead of putting oak beam here, I just placed a spruce slabs to gain some more space for my head. Even if I want to jump, I can jump because it's 2.5 blocks high now, not 2 as it would be if I placed a log. It will be this high, and jumping would be more of a glitching, not jumping. So I'll place a fence here. Oh yeah, not much to see outside, but you know, just some natural light coming in, as always welcomed. Also beams here and here. I left gaps in between these chests on purpose. If you come here, you can store your stuff away. Let's move you here on this side, and we'll put crafting table here. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Great. So you can smelt something inside, make it like your private area, for things that are not of necessity at this moment. You can always place an ender chest. Keep in mind that this is not like professional design or anything. I'm just like using the most basic materials that I can find around myself, because this is a survival and we are limited with time, and you can't just access to some certain materials in instant, in a flash, just like 20 minutes of playtime. Oh, I have a quartz house. Around this structure, I was thinking of making a trap for these zombies, so they can they will sense my villages, and they will try to reach them. So I will create like a water stream going from two sides. This side of the building will be inside of my yard, and it will be covered with this light and everything, so the zombies will not be spawning here. But the outer side of this building will be approachable by zombies. So they will fall inside, sensing my villagers, and they will follow the stream and into one hole, and they will drop downstairs. So the second floor underneath the earth, I was thinking of crafting, making it something as an XP farm. So as I'm building here and as I'm trading with the villagers, zombies will gather, they will fall inside, you know, and you know, just to like create a small XP farm before we have enough material to build a bigger one, you know, like a skyscraper 30 by 30 with a water stream going from the middle of this pillar dropping down and stuff like that, calculating and everything, you know. And maybe I can ask Shiva, my neighbor, in the later stages to help me out with some of these projects. So for today, I think that's it. I've been recording this for almost 2 hours, so I have a lot of things to edit into one video that will make any sense. Imagination, that's all you need to bring into this game, because all other materials are already here waiting for you. So yeah guys, that's it for today, and unbelievable, flaming zombies want to give me a hug and set me on fire. Well, no, bad zombie, bad. See you guys next time.